Hey, everybody. Welcome to the SkyLounge podcast, episode number 288. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Follow me at the SkyLounge on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Podcast. And also check out the SkyLounge on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And without any further ado, let's get shit started with episode number 288. Piggyskin Picks 6, NFL week number 6. And God damn it, kids. Week number 6 was not a great week in terms of picks for me. 6 out of 14. 6 out of fucking 14, man. 42.86%. Betting doesn't get better either. 0 for 1. It was a nice little 3-teamer. Now, to be fair, the Rams and the Packers completely shit the bed in their regard. I think the Packers more diarrhea their pants more than the Rams. Rams had those like the solid big shits, but the Packers had them runny water shits all over their fucking pants and drawers. Gross. But despite all of that, I had a blast watching week 6 games. Despite me being wrong about a good chunk of these motherfucking games, I had a blast watching them because that's what football is, right? You could be wrong about the shit, but it's ultimately a great sport. And so Week 6, let's talk about this shit. Let's talk about it because we had no Thursday night football. Because we were blessed with Tuesday night football. And that shit was actually brilliant. I mean, if we could do away with Thursday night football, that'd be great. If that's the one thing that comes out of 2020 in the NFL, I mean, come on, kids. What are you going to complain about this year for? This year was terrible. Shut up. If they can at least just get rid of Thursday night football and just bring in Tuesday night football, I'd say, okay, all right. I like that. That's nice. Well, let's see what you're doing there, NFL. Good shit. But because they didn't have Thursday night football, we head straight into Sunday, where the Sunday morning games had a bit of a doozy of games there. Now, I thought the Chicago Bears weren't good enough. And I thought the Panthers, with the momentum they had riding for them, were going to beat the Bears. I was wrong. Bears 23, Panthers 16. And, I take this from two very different perspectives. Panthers, I would tell you, very optimistic future and trajectory. And obviously, Matt Rule, first year, you're going to want to see what kind of culture he develops and what kind of response the players are going to get. Obviously, the Raiders right now with the Las Vegas Raiders and John Gruden, they're kind of developing something of a culture down there right now. And as for Matt Rule, I think it's slowly but surely happening. And you're seeing it through these weeks just develop through. As for the Bears, man, they get these wins. They keep piling them on, but I just don't ever feel confident about the Bears overall. But you are your record. They are winning games. So kudos to the Bears. Keep proving me wrong. That's my whole thing. I mean, I will say my shit. I will say my piece. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I mean, that's the beauty with sports, man. It's this whole prove it idea. Go out there and prove it. Prove that you're the best amongst everybody else. And the Bears, they have a potential to do that this season. And hell, man, if you can snuff out the fucking Packers, that'd be a pretty fun watch. I mean, I'd enjoy that personally. No love lost here. I'm a Seahawks fan. I don't really care for the Packers. I respect my Packers friends, but fuck the Packers. But, hey, man. We move on into the next game where the Bengals took on the Colts. And, despite this pick being correct, Colts winning 31-27. Again, two very different perspectives, right? I look at the Colts kind of like the Bears only the quarterback in my eyes is the issue. Everything else, fine. You're okay. You're probably going to be a lot better than last season. But Philip Rivers, he's not the answer. Get an actual fucking quarterback. Okay? But the Bengals, how cursed is this franchise? How cursed is this franchise, really? I'm pretty sure Spanos' bitch shitness has a lot to do with the karma of the way this franchise is being treated by the football gods, but Oh boy. No, not Spanos. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the fucking Chargers. My God. Fucking faux pas on my part. My B, boys and girls. Meant to say Mike fucking Brown. Not a whole lot different, by the way. Not a whole lot different. Although Spanos is more of a fucking piece of shit owner, right? Mike Brown is just more of an arrogant dipshit fucking trust fund owner. I mean, that's technically quite the same. So, I mean, they are the same. Whatever. Fuck you. Shitty owners. I don't like them. I just don't. Okay? And I shit on them every day. Because, God damn it, man. I mean, you're strong your team. You like that shit? Got the number 1 overall pick, yet punch yourselves in the dick to lose every fucking game imaginable? Is that how you want to go down, Bengals? All right. Have fun. Have fun! Do that shit for like 2-3 more fucking decades then, man. Hey, enough salt. Because more battles between the Kit Kats were taking place. When the Lions took on the Jaguars, and the Lions got the win 34-16 against the Jaguars. And I meant to say Jaguars. I know that got annoying, but there's really not much else you can say about both teams. Jags, get a real head coach. Doug Marrone is not the answer. Lions, get a real coach. Matt Patricia is not the answer. Okay? All right. The Atlanta Falcons taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Jesus Christ, Vikings. 2 very notable weeks where I picked the Vikings and they just completely shit the bed. Week 1 and week 6. Holy fuck. The Falcons grab a 40-23 win, and the Falcons look like goddamn world beaters compared to the Vikings. And you really just wonder, all right, was Seattle's defense that fucking terrible in week 5 in Sunday Night Football? And what the fuck am I actually watching with this shit with the Vikings right now? Derp Cousins, you for real belong with the Jets right now, man. You're terrible. You belong in the butt fumble, the buttception organization, which we'll get to, by the way, about that shit. Buttception. But the Vikings are, dare I say it, boys and girls, I feel like they're going into rebuild mode. Yeah. They just traded Yannick Ngakoue for 2 fucking picks. To who? The Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, because the rich just need to keep getting richer, right? Yeah. Great fucking shit, Vikings. Watch more pieces get sold off, and this team, I don't know if they're going to tank for Trevor Lawrence, but don't be surprised if they do. I mean, you do have the eternal butt fumble doing their shit, yet they might butt fumble and, again, get the number 3 overall pick. So, yeah, best of luck in the Tank Bowl, Vikings. Best of luck in the fucking Tank Bowl. You got a lot of opponents out there, but the Tank Bowl is a beautiful thing throughout the season. Fun to keep an eye on. But getting wrong on the picks, it gets me salty. And what I also have to say is this. Congratulations, Falcons. You get your first win of the fucking year. Whoop-de-fucking-do. You're going to pretend that you're competitive still. Probably end the season 6-10, 5-11. And say, oh, that wasn't that bad. Yeah, Calvin Ridley's good. Don't get me wrong. But him and Ryan, like, really, you think that's the future? Okay, all right. Free Julio Jones, please. Free Julio Jones. Get him to a real goddamn team. Hashtag free Julio Jones. Get him to a real goddamn team. This is unbelievable. Every goddamn time I gotta watch Julio Jones play, it breaks my fucking heart. It does. He's stuck in Atlanta. And you know what? By the way, young Hoku, maybe bring him out of Atlanta. Maybe. But not really. He's doing well over there. You can leave him there. Maybe like a Grady Jarrett. Still young, so maybe he could develop with that young defensive core. But goddamn Falcons, you make me sick. You genuinely make me sick. Love your stadium. Love the food over there. Love the people down there. Shout out to Waffle House, too. I love Waffle House. Awesome stuff over there in Atlanta. But your team is atrocious. It's a disaster. Quinn and Dimitroff were not the fucking sole problem. It's Matt. Matt Ryan is not the quarterback you should rely your franchise on for the next fucking 2 years. Trade him now. He sucks. Get an actual quarterback that could throw to his fucking wide receivers. Get a younger quarterback. Or free Julio. Free Julio, please. Free Julio. Do that. Do that for me, please. Now, the next game, I also got wrong. You're going to obviously notice the trend here. I got a lot of these motherfucking picks wrong. And you know what? Not too bummed out by it, but kind of bummed out by it. Let's be fair. Because the Washington Redskins, the football team, the DC assholes, the fuckboys in whatever goddamn burgundy that fucking color of football jersey is, they lose to the goddamn New York Giants. I'm clearing my throat for this shit. Ron Rivera, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me with that shit in the fourth quarter? Final play. You get the touchdown. The score's 19-20. You're only down by 1 fucking point with less than 40 seconds left in the game. Well, what do you do? What do you do? You like to go for 2. You greedy fuck you. No one's going to say this because of the cancer treatment. And you know what, man? I know cancer sucks. Fuck cancer. I hope you beat that shit, Ron Rivera. But bro, you are an arrogant idiot. Why the fuck didn't you settle for a goddamn tie? Or you're tanking really hard and you're doing it really well. But again, the NFC East is such a fucking shithole that tanking's kind of pointless over there. You might as well just win it. 5 or 6 wins is all it takes to win the fucking division apparently this season. And yeah, the Giants, you get your first one. What do you want? What do you want? You want a cookie? These fucking teams getting their first wins or their moral wins. Do you want a fucking cookie? Do you want a fortune cookie that says, fuck you, long time? Because that's what you're gonna have to go through. You still got David Gettleman. Not the answer. Joe Judge, still too early. In my eyes, still too early. But, oh boy. Oh boy. Keep it together, man. This NFC East, it's trash. It's trash. I mean, like I said, man, a 7-8-1 team can win this division. And which 7-8-1 team might that be? The fucking Eagles. And despite me getting this pick correct and the Eagles losing to the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday, 38-28, it didn't matter. It doesn't matter if they fucking lose. As long as the Cowboys lose, the Eagles are fine. And hell, the Cowboys might be losing for a long time. But we'll talk about them when we get there. As for the Eagles, man, yeah, you showed a bit of life. You showed a bit of life against the Ravens, and I think that has more to do with the Ravens just really playing under to their competition. And Lamar Jackson just really regressing hard. I mean, the rate of regression in year 3, it's kind of bewildering. Right? But no one's going to talk about it. No one's going to talk about it because defending MVP, whatever. Yet, I don't really trust this Ravens team, and I'm pretty sure that's why they went ahead and traded for Yannick Ngakoue, and reportedly they're going to be very heavy favorites to sign up Dez Bryant. Not the first of possible cancer wide receivers. Now, Dez, granted, made some stupid shit, but obviously the other fucking wide receiver is a bit of an issue, especially as a fan of this team, the Seahawks. But we'll talk about that in a bit. Yeah, what we can't stop talking about is this goddamn NFC East and how much of a fucking joke it is. I mean, the fucking Eagles have 1 win and 1 tie and however many fucking losses they got, but it doesn't matter. It literally does not matter. As long as the Cowboys lose the same amount of games or more, the Eagles are fine. Oh, God, what a joke of a division. What a joke of a division. But there are obviously other divisions that are pretty damn good. The AFC North. Yeah, you got kind of that vortex black hole of the Bengals and how fucking pathetic and sad they are. But the Cleveland Browns kind of reverted back to the pathetic bottom dwelling mode that they used to. It sucks. Because they lost to the Steelers 38-7. And I said the Browns were going to win this game, and I'm bummed out that they lost it. I'm super fucking bummed out about this game, man. I really am. Because the mainstream media just has been badgering Baker Mayfield nonstop. I mean, that's their fucking hobby. That's their goddamn hobby. Every time Baker Mayfield does something bad, they just fucking hop to it. And it's all these fucking cum-guzzling assholes and ESPN. I mean, Stephen A. Smith, Max Kellerman, all those douchebags in ESPN. I mean, Fox Sports, Fox fucking Sports 1. It's no different. Shannon Sharp, Colin Cowherd, Cal Bitch. Any of the cuntbags and First Things First. The fucking speak for yourself douchebags. Kind of pathetic. That's a narrative that you just have to glom onto, despite the fact that Baker was injured, mostly through this game, and he should have been subbed out with Case Keenum at the first half because he was injured. He didn't look good. And yeah, some of that might be mechanics. Some of that might be down to facing an elite defense. But, man, no room for leeway for Baker at all. It's kind of pathetic because you see the trend of which quarterbacks the mainstream media tends to suck off a lot and just give ample chances and chances and chances and chances. Big Ben. The most mediocre as of the last 2-3 years and the most prima donna cancer fucking leaders you can have. Yet everyone pats him on the back because Mike Tomlin, great job. Oh, God. Fuck off. Some of the quarterbacks that mainstream media pats on the back, I kind of question a lot. Most of the times I do. Some, I deserve it. You deserve it. Patrick Mahomes, you absolutely deserve it. You're one of the best fucking quarterbacks in the league. I mean, you are the best quarterback in the league. Let's be fair. Russell Wilson, number 2 quarterback in the league. You deserve all the fucking praise. You do. Aaron Rodgers, you have enough praise. Like, what more do you want? And when we talk about Aaron Rodgers a little bit later, we're going to talk about just the sheer arrogance of this fuck and how satisfying it was to watch what happened to the Packers. But I'm getting ahead of myself. The Houston Texans lost a very appropriate, very deserving overtime loss against the Tennessee Titans and a 42-36 win for the Tennessee Titans. I can only tell you right now, the Titans are a fantastic team. Don't even be surprised if they're back in the AFC Championship. Remember, kids, they did land up in the AFC Championship against the Kansas City Chiefs. Do not be surprised if that is our AFC Championship matchup for the 2020 season. Because this Titans team, they can pass, they can run, they can defend. Special teams, Although Gostkowski, awkward week 1, fantastic the last few weeks. And it's everything opposite of what the Texans are. The Texans are a fucking trash heap. You got Deshaun Watson, you got J.J. Watt, that's about it. Laramie Tunsil, sure. Yeah. Sure. But what more do you have? What more are you, actually? What can you actually do? Nothing. Just keep failing. Because Derrick Henry running 220 fucking plus yards on you was a beauty to watch. I mean, anytime a runner just locks up 200 plus yards, pretty interesting to watch. But the Texans should really put their fucking heads down low. They're pathetic. Now, what was surprising in the last morning games for Sunday was the Broncos beating the Patriots 18-12. Drew Lock and Cam Newton both starting for their respective teams. I thought the Patriots just looked flat out throughout. Maybe they get their revenge next week, or this week on week 7. But I feel like this is more about the Broncos than anything else. The Broncos, as depleted, as destroyed as they are, I mean, they get the satisfaction of beating up a fucking rival they hate and showing to the NFL that there's still a lot of decent talent on this squad, and we've just been really overlooking them. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Broncos get a couple of upset wins here and there in the next few weeks. But keep a lookout on that. Keep a lookout on that. But Sunday afternoon, we had two Florida teams that were very happy. When the Miami Dolphins blanked out the New York Jets 24-0. Good Lord. I mean, Tua gets the start. He threw a fucking pass, and that looked nice. And Tua will get a start in Week 7. But, actually Week 8. I apologize, because Week 7, no Tua. Miami's out. I apologize. They are on a bye week. But Tua Tagovailoa will be the franchise quarterback moving forward for the Miami Dolphins. So a lot of optimism there. They beat the shit out of a division rival who, by the way, they're not a football team. The New York Jets, they're more of a meme highlight reel. You have the butt fumble, the buttception, all this whole shit with, player and management, and good Lord, the fucking GM and the lack of contract awareness, and what the fuck is a cap space? Holy crap. The Jets are disgusting, dude. They make me sick. Again, I don't think they deserve the number 1 overall pick. Oh, but that's based on record. Dude, if your organization is this inept and this fucking pathetic, why in the fuck should a young, promising player go there to die? Oh my God. Jets fans getting fucking arrogant and entitled about that shit. Knock that shit off. You don't deserve anything. You should play week after week for your fucking bread. You motherfuckers are like the Knicks. Like, oh, we're going to tank and fucking do well and just destroy everything. You need actual infrastructure. You need actual team build. You need actual team culture. You need good coaches. You need a good GM. And quite frankly, sometimes you need good ownership. Jets got none of that shit. None of that shit. None of that shit. You really deserve the number 1 overall pick? Write a fucking essay. Because by every metric of just looking at shit, you don't deserve dick. You don't deserve dick. You don't deserve the fucking number 32 overall pick. Fucking pathetic ass franchise. You're not a football team, Jets. You're a goddamn fucking dumpster fire clown show. Come one, come all. See the coach that calls himself an offensive genius, Adam Gase. Look at me, Sam Darnold in a very confined space. Elusive receiving back. We're going to just have it fucking run 2-3 yards. Smart, right? Oh, my fucking God, Adam Gase, you're a goddamn clown. And to continue on the clown train and to ride off the success of another Florida team, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers grab a win against the Packers. And why do I say this is some clown shit? Because early in this first half, in the first quarter specifically, Aaron Rodgers gets cocky as fuck. Does the Jordan Key and Michael P. Was it Michael Key, Keegan Key, or whatever the fuck? Key and Peele sketch, the Hingle McCringleberry 2-pump fucking celebration shit. He does that shit, gets all over about it, gets flagged, wasn't actually a touchdown, and Aaron Rodgers and the gang settled for a field goal. I believe they actually scored a touchdown after that too, but Aaron Rodgers had karma bite him in the ass right after that. Because you get cocky about that shit, you get the call overturned. You don't think the fucking defense on the other side of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is looking at you like, oh, this bitch is going to do that shit? Okay, all right, Aaron. All right, Aaron, you gonna pump your fucking shit? Huh? Oh, we're going to fuck you up. And fuck him up, they did. God damn, the Buccaneers defense came alive. 2 interceptions back-to-back drives, man. A pick 6 and an INT to fucking convert for Tom Brady. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. Watching Aaron Rodgers' karma just bite the entire team in the ass and him being a pouty little bitch for an entire game. That was actually beautiful to watch. Why do you hate Aaron Rodgers so much? He's a great quarterback, don't get me wrong. But The way the fans portray him as just this God figure, and the way he just goes about his business so passive aggressively, and it's just an all around cunt. It's like, yeah, why do you want me to like him? He seems kind of unbearable. And holy crap, he is going to hold that Packers organization as a fucking terrorist for years to come. Have fun. Have fun. If you sign him up for an extension, you are fucked. But I hope this rendition of Aaron Rodgers keeps going. I really hope so. So much bitterness and hatred. Like, why do I have to like a certain fucking team? If I don't like them, I don't fucking like them. And again, I respect Aaron Rodgers. That man is, by the end of his career, probably a top 5 quarterback of all time. Probably top 10. I mean, let's be fair. Top 7, top 10. That's totally fair. And, geez Louise, dude. I mean, by the end of his career, he is a first ballot Hall of Famer. No doubt. But everything else about this dude, every time I watch him, it's like, you're an unbearable cunt, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Now, admittedly, I do like Tom Brady. That could be the bias kicking in there. But yeah, I mean, this season for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they do really feel like a 9-7 team. Despite me liking Tom, despite me liking how the Bucs defense has been getting better as of the last few weeks, I don't trust this team to go the full distance. I thought they were going to do something, in the offseason when I charted out all the wins and losses for every NFL team. But something about this just feels off. It really does feel off. So good on the Bucs to get the win. Maybe they grab their division, but seems like that NFC South is going to come down to 2 9-7 or just 1 10-6 team. Might be just down to who wins the Saints and Bucs matchup again. Should be good. But what wasn't good, honestly, was Sunday Night Football. Let's be fair, man. Did anybody really watch this shit? You had the fucking 7th game of the NLS happening simultaneously. Who watches two kind of middling teams? Although, to be fair, the Rams are a significantly better team, despite the result. Who's watching this shit? I wasn't, certainly. I mean, I had it on the background. And I will admit, kudos to the 49ers grabbing that win. But can you really analyze anything off of this for either teams? This kind of just feels like a buffered game where the win or / loss has more impact on the Rams rather than the 49ers, because it feels like the 49ers probably go 8-8 or 7-9 this season just because of the sheer number of injuries they've been dealt with. And Kyle Shanahan is not the answer. He's not all that good. Kind of like Sean McVay. Because, just reminder, kids, there's only one head coach in the NFC West that actually won a Super Bowl. Not visited, and even that, as a head coach, 2 times. He's been there 2 times. Won it once. No, can't say shit, NFC West coaches. You guys are kids. You guys are children. And that game for me was shit. So, NLCS Game 7. Watch my Dodgers win. Head to the 3rd World Series in 4 years. I rather enjoyed that. I did. But Monday Night Football was different. We had 2 games. And one pick I got completely off. And I apologize to the Chief fans and our Lord and Savior and Patrick Mahomes. Ketchup on steak, man. Because I doubted you. I did. 26-17, Chiefs win. I said the Bills would win. Lordy, the Raiders fool's gold had me all tripped up. It did. I thought the Bills, with their loss, I thought momentum was stronger in their favor. But, oh, dude, Josh Allen, what the fuck is going on? This feels exactly like that Texans game in the wild card last season, where first half you're looking great. They had us in the first half, not gonna lie. In the second half, what the fuck is going on? Hopefully the Bills find some form, but I'm kind of worried about Josh Allen. As for the Chiefs, you got Le'Veon Bell now. What the fuck? You're going back to the Super Bowl unless you choke on it. There's nothing else with this Chiefs team, man. If you don't get to the Super Bowl, in my opinion, I think it's kind of a bust season. Yeah, at least minimum get to the AFC Championship, but this squad, man, stacked, and you have the best quarterback in the league. So I expect a lot from this Chiefs team. But what I don't expect a lot from is this home team that hosted Monday Night Football. And it was the Dallas Cowboys. Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. The Cardinals go into AT&T Stadium and just completely laid that turf to waste. Turned that turf into the fucking desert that the Cardinal birds are so accustomed to. And man, Kyler Murray looked great. I hate saying that. I do. He is an NFC West rival, but that makes up for a fantastic clash in Week 7. Seattle Seahawks heading into Arizona to take on the Cardinals, and I can't wait. See y'all motherfuckers in Week 7. And you know what? In a way, kudos to the Cardinals, man. I'm not really hating on their rise. I really like what I'm seeing from this squad. Kyler Murray looks fantastic. He might be the second best quarterback in the NFC West, I think by a pretty substantial margin compared to the third, like 3A, 3B, right? But Cowboys, man. You gonna hate on Dak now? Huh? You gonna keep on hating on Dak now? Huh? How about them Cowboys? How about you fucking pay Dak? This fucking Cowboys team, man. You fuckers are so goddamn delusional. Why the fuck did you bring in Mike McCarthy? This guy is just Jason Garrett 2.0, but worse. All that talent, nothing. Ezekiel Elliott, granted, one of the better running backs in the league. One of the top tier running backs in the league. Yet just completely craps the game? You're going to completely blame that on Andy Dalton? I get it. Andy Dalton is the bargain bin quarterback that you got as the backup, but this entire team is really underwhelming. Cowboys got to get it together, man. Potential champions are playing right next door to you. The ALCS champions and the NLCS champions playing right next to you. But you're playing like dog shit. Get it together, Cowboys. Get it together. Although I would like to see the Eagles win at 7-8-1 their division to host a wild card game. At 7-8-1. No, better yet, make that 6-9-1. Please, Eagles, go 6-9-1. Cowboys go 5-11. Oh, the fucking Redskins go 2-12. Fucking Giants go 1-15. That would be great. That would probably be the funniest fucking division ever seen in football history. But it is a clown show. What more do you expect? Because ultimately, kid, good old foosball. We got so many narratives. We got so many good stuff. And we just keep it rolling because Thursday Night Football about to kick off real soon. So that will do it for me. And on the next episode on the SoundCloud, we're going to have some sports ball updates. So keep it tuned, boys and girls. All right, motherfuckers. I appreciate you dropping by this episode. Follow me at the SoundCloud on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Podcasts. And also check out the SoundCloud on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And until next time, kids, fuck off.